This video is going to be a very different video from the usual videos that I upload. I wanted to take a break from my goofy personality and show you a serious side of me that not a lot of you guys have met. 7 years and 5 months ago, I stepped onto the starting line of Ninja Warrior of Halo and made my debut as a Halo jumper. Back then, I was 12 years old, terrified to compete, and thought that having a conversation with Hunter Unit 751, my favorite host and competitor at the time, while I would never admit to him, was one of the most oddly nerve wracking things I've ever done. I was at an Xbox party with these people I watched on YouTube who I would celebrate their successes and be sad about their failures. What I didn't understand was that I would be meeting the same person who would become my best friend in the community, even though I don't like to admit it to him because he's a person I like to make fun of a lot. I did alright during my run. I failed the jumping spider, which people know I'm very prone to failing that obstacle even years later. But it didn't matter because I realized how much I enjoyed participating in these tournaments. I would continue to compete when these courses moved to the new installment of the Halo franchise, Halo 5. However, instead of only showing up to compete in the tournaments, I would stretch out even further out of my comfort zone and start joining the parties of fellow competitors who would chat. It was a very bumpy road in these parties as I sounded like a squeaker, which is not optimal when it comes to Xbox Live parties or making friends on Xbox in general. However, I pushed through the amount of hazing I received and continued to compete. That is how we got to where we are today. I have been jumping for over a third of my lifetime, and in that time, I met some friends that I could see myself being friends with for a very long time. People like Hunter Unit and Swantron are people I see coming to mind, and people like Irish and Sonic come to mind as friendships that I made in this community. Uh, with these friendships, the one independent variable behind all of this is my time playing Halo 5. Halo 5 is a game that I played during the highs and lows of my life. Besides a few outliers, the points of my jumping career where I was doing really well, in real life, I was doing very, very poorly mentally. And in the times that I was not doing well as a competitor, I was at my best mentally. And I think the worst time in my life was definitely around the same time that I got to stage 4 in Tournament 19 of Rocks Course. As well, Xbox is a fun thing to do when your time is limited. I had definitely gotten addicted to playing Xbox. I had gained almost 40 pounds, had no real life friends, was failing school really, really badly, and the only thing I had to look forward to was the next Ninja tournament. Thankfully, I'm past that miserable time in my life. I lost the 40 pounds that I gained during this time over the summer, and I'm honestly living my best life in college. I have made so many friends that I can see having for the rest of my life. The remaining independent variable in my life continued to be Halo 5. However, it's time to say goodbye. Halo Infinite is here, and that video game is where my friends are going to play their Halo competitions and tournaments, and where memories are going to be made from here on out. So it's time that I leave the independent variable that has been in my life for 7 years. I owe a lot to this video game. It's seen me at my best and at my worst. So thank you, Halo 5, for 7 years of my life well lived. With Halo 5 coming to an end, however, it also leads to new beginnings. It's finally time we move on to Halo Infinite, and I'm excited to continue to create new memories on this video game. Thank you guys so much for everything.